Good morning from Little Creek Bee Ranch.
What you're looking at is a wax press.
We've had some problems filming for the light is being, just not good enough. But hey, we added a light, so now we got some great light, man.
There's the wax pot. That's the clean wax pot. There's another one just like that's the dirty wax pot behind me on the ground. There's the Latvia wax press.
It's just like a waffle press in the blue light. So it blows air down and out, and the top is hollow. And there's a lever to press it open. Yep. So what we're doing is pressing wax today. Here are the tools. If you're interested in the Latvia wax press, we got it on eBay from Latvia, of course. Took about a month to get here. $435 total, I believe, something like that. A lot cheaper than the wax mills. Excuse me. So with the press came this nice little cup. That came with the press. And then this scraper came with the press. And that's my pizza roller and my brushing tool. All right. So we're using canola oil in a little cup. And what we'll do is just brush it on the surface. That's where the sheet of wax goes after we've pressed it. Brush it on the surface here, all in the pan, on the back of the press. All right, and we want to know the temperature of the pot.
So here's the temperature gun.
169, 170. It's about as high as I want to go. Anything over 170 and it doesn't come out well, it's too hot, and it when you separate it, it peels apart.
So let's see if I can do this one-handed. So we get a
little dollop of wax. You want to drip it off, bring it over here, and pour it in the back first, and come forward. Pour it all on there, and there's extra. We'll set it to the side, press it down gently, and it'll push the excess wax out. Hey, shadows. This is not Hollywood style, this is get her done style. And we'll just hold it there. We may give it 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll take our hive tool. Oops. And scrape this edge. See that? Comes right off. Put that in there. And whatever pieces are loose, I'll just toss in there. After a while, about half dozen presses will be loaded up with wax here, so I'll have to cut it, scrape it out, put it back in the pot. And then the cup gets loaded with wax, but see, we brushed the cup with canola oil. See how it slid down the side? It's because the oil's on the metal of the cup. So it'll get loaded up, and we'll just scrape the bottom off. It'll come off as a whole shell, a whole piece, which is cool. That's easy. Just scrape it out inside and out. And we'll let that cool. I don't know, give it a little while. And so well, I can't do it now, but we'll open this up and then use the air compressor to cool off the wax sheet. Cool it off. Cool off the back panel, and then blow the corner, and just gently kind of use the air to work it right off the bottom panel. And once it's off the panel, we'll come over here to the side, and what we do is we'll trim the edges. There'll be kind of messed up edges. We'll trim the edges off just a little bit. And then we have a mold or a measuring board. And this is for medium size. And we'll just lay it on the wax sheet and zip it off. Zip it off. And then to my right's a table. We'll go lay the sheet on the table in layers of wax paper. Why do we do this? Well, wax is expensive if you're buying it by the bundle of foundations. I buy bulk wax from bulkapothecary.com. Oh, it's like 60-pound box or something. I want to say for about $300 plus or minus a little bit. You can go do the math yourself. If you buy a whole bunch of foundation, you can decide what you want to do for yourself. Let's see if we're ready to come up. Kind of stiff coming up. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is like the pancake principle. The first 2 or 3 pancakes aren't always very good. You just toss them back. But this turned out good. This is the first round for the morning. So we'll just blow this cool and blow that cool and use the air compressor and blow up the edge and work it off and lay it on the sheet to cool over here, and then brush more oil down and start over. Pour it, press it. While it's cooling, we'll cut this and move it over and repeat the process. Yeah, hell of a lot better than the wax mills in my opinion. A lot cheaper. We do this a lot. This is the wax that we make for the hive sets that we sell. This is the wax that I use out in the field as well. Tips, tips, and more tips. Hope you're learning tons, man. Have an awesome spring and summer. If you got questions, give us a shout. Thanks a lot.